Up YouTube, let's talk about the best high-end build rifle, bang for your buck. I don't even think there is any other option other than Blackout Defense. Don't get me wrong, you can go pick up a Geisley rifle for $3,000. In my personal opinion, though, you're getting a $1,500 rifle and you're paying $1,500 for the Geisley name brand. They are doing some cool stuff with bolt carrier groups. They have a metallurgist working with them, and they are putting in a lot of research and development for bolt carrier groups. They can do that since they charge so much for their name brand. So, hey, I might never buy a Geisley rifle, but I might just get a Geisley bolt carrier group in the future. Matter of fact, I might get one of them to match up to this rifle. So this is Blackout Defense. And in my personal opinion, there's only one reason why I don't have one of these guns to actually do a video on. Well, actually, there's two reasons. One is that I'm not a gun tuber, so nobody sends me anything for free or to review. And number two, and the primary reason why I don't have one of these, they don't make them in 308 yet. I've really been trying to push for that. As soon as these guys make a 308 rifle, you better believe I'll probably be buying the very first one. So let's talk about real quick why these are so amazing. First of all, you can buy just an upper. In fact, let's check this out. Customize your own 223 Wild upper. So for those of you that don't know, this is pretty much a 5.56 223. They're damn near the same thing. Um, and here we go. This is starting off at 1100. All right. Once you actually realize what you get and some of the amazing technology that you get in here, the price really makes sense. First and foremost, this is a uh, what what are these guys considered? An aerospace company. Yes, they make stuff for NASA in a nutshell. And they've decided to use some of their advanced uh, machinery and equipment to make ARs. I mean, that just sounds awesome, right? So, $1,100 without any options. Let's go through and see what we can get out of this. We're going to want a forward assist. We'll pay $45 for that. We were going to go with black anodized to keep things as simple as possible. Now, notice there's other colors here from burnt bronze to primordial green. They're 50 bucks a piece. So we will go with black anodized. Barrel finish, cryo, that's free. Barrel length, hands down, we're going to go with a 16-inch barrel. So, you know, for tons and tons of reasons, we're just going to go with a 16-inch barrel. This caliber really needs it anyway. With a 5.56 or 223, I personally, I wouldn't go any lower with a than a 16-inch barrel. Uh, Black anodized for the handguard finish. Keep it nice and simple and much cheaper. The muzzle device, they have some cool KeyMod hybrid. We'll just go with the very top one. They're 140 bucks. Now, you can add your own muzzle device, but you can also send your own in, and they will even pin and weld it for you if you're only rocking a 14-inch barrel. But let's just go with one of theirs, right? 140 bucks. Pin and welded, absolutely not. Although if you want it, they can do it for you for an extra $50. The gas block, they're going to offer you the Blackout Defense fixed gas block. For $100 though, you can get the superlative arms adjustable gas block. We're gonna go with that, even though I can't pronounce that to save my life. The charging handle, here's an easy way for you to save $100 if you have your own charging handle. This charging handle that they sell, the Striker though, is quite the huge upgrade. This charging handle has it where it counts. The pins are bigger, and I've had charging handles break right on those little pins. So I feel like you are actually getting something by getting a charging handle from them. So we'll go ahead and do that. Bolt carrier group. You know, you can just get your own bolt carrier group from Toolcraft, or you can get one of theirs for $164.99. we'll go with theirs. They have a solid bolt carrier group, but I did mention Geisley. I'm going to have to go ahead and say that the one category that Geisley has them beat is going to be Geisley's bolt carrier group. I haven't looked into the price of the new ones. They're probably $300-$400, but if you really wanted the best of the best, you would order this without a bolt carrier group, and then you would just go pay double for a bolt carrier group from Geisley. Just my personal opinion there. Ejection port. Is that what that said? Ejection port cover. Yeah. Magpul enhanced black. We'll go with that. So our grand total is $1,650, right? Now here's the thing. We can bring this down to $1,500 by just getting our own bolt carrier group, and you could just put a $100 bolt carrier group in this, or you could go the Geisley way and spend an extra $300. But all in all, at the end of the day, this is not that much money for what you're getting, because for your $1,600 here, they have an absolutely groundbreaking dual taper lock system. That's really important. That is what is matching your barrel to your receiver, okay? And with their dual taper lock system, the weight and the tension is spread out more evenly. You get more support further down the barrel. That leads to better harmonics and a better shooting experience. You just get a better lockup that's more centered, and it has everything that you want. It's absolutely amazing. This is hands down, from all of my research, this is the best way to stick a barrel onto a upper receiver, is with their dual taper lock system. On top of that, I mean, they have all sorts of good stuff in here explaining everything. Their barrel is a big deal, okay? In fact, if they sold barrels by themselves, I'd be looking into that. Their cryogenically treated barrels start with 416R stainless steel bar, and are gun drilled and reamed at standard production speeds in 5R rifling. It's coming with a 1-in-8 twist rate. A lot of people would prefer a 1-to-7. 1-in-8's plenty good. What's really cool about these is they put stress cuts into the barrel, and I don't really see other manufacturers doing that. These stress cuts are very important because with heavy use, every barrel gets hot no matter what. The stress cuts give you more surface area to get rid of that heat, but even more importantly, when your barrel heats up, it's going to want to flex and warp, and this gives the barrel a way to flex and warp without actually warping the barrel, if that makes any sense at all, okay? But pretty much you're going to be really hard pressed to get one of these barrels to warp under extreme heat. It's going to take a much higher round count. I'm sure it's doable, right? If you run enough magazines through a full auto, everything's going to get hot, but this is going to take way more heat before it actually affects your performance downrange. So that is a big deal. In my personal opinion, just from the barrel that they're making and from their taper lock system that's connecting the barrel to the upper receiver, there is so much value in what they are doing. Like, pretty much about the only way to upgrade this is, like I said, go get some bougie ass bolt carrier group from like Geisley, right? It's really, really solid. Again, the only reason I don't have one of these is because they haven't made it in 308 yet. I'm honestly looking at this, and I've even been thinking to myself, 1500 is not that bad for this upper. I could always get whatever lower I wanted. I was even thinking Franklin Armory has some of the binary trigger lowers. I don't know if these would match up, but that was something that crossed my mind. On top of that, like if you want the full rifle from them for the 3 grand, their lower is pretty damn impressive. I do have to say, it's about as genius as you can possibly get with a lower. Everything on it looks good. Everything is built with extra special little features to make everything just a little bit easier. The flared magwell is just perfect. It's going to be so easy to slap a magazine into one of these, even if you're coming from a weird angle. Um, yeah, these things are just freaking awesome. So when you factor all that in, here is their lower, here's their receiver set. And I mean, look at that. Look at that lower on there. This is the new one that they're giving out this year. Well, they're not giving it out. You got to buy it. But the thing looks awesome. It's got full ambi controls from my understanding of it on both sides. That's what all them little holes are for. These guys are just making really, really impressive uppers. They're making really impressive rifles. And really, I think they shine with the whole barrel and what they're doing with that. The barrel is the most important part of a rifle. That's what's making the most contact with your bullet, and it's the last thing to touch your bullet on its way out. So your barrel's really important. Everybody that makes build AR videos, they're all saying the same thing. You can skimp on a lot of things, but you can't skimp on the barrel. And they've actually taken an AR barrel, I feel like, and they've improved on it with the stress cuts that they put into it. There's a ton of science that goes into this, and this stuff is not easy to make. It makes sense that they're a freaking NASA company, right? They would have the tooling to make crazy stuff like this and actually really improve on the AR platform. And I think they've done that. So, again, the only reason I don't have one of these, and actually I'm tempted to just check out right now. 1600 ain't no thing for what you're really getting. Hey, if it wasn't for the caliber, like if there was a 308 option, your boy would be checking out right now, and I'd probably be getting the full damn rifle. I'd even pay 4 grand for it. I ain't even playing. So, for anybody out there looking for, in my opinion, like one of the best high-end builds, I think this is one of the best places to start. And of course, if you really want that bougie bolt carrier group, they give you an option to not get their bolt carrier group. So you can just save $160 on your build and you can go get whatever bolt carrier group you want, right? There's nothing proprietary there. Bolt carrier groups are interchangeable. The same thing with your muzzle device. Like, you don't have to get one from them. Same thing with the charging handle. You don't have to get one from them. You could just get the upper, the barrel, the rail, and have your own bolt carrier group, have your own muzzle device that you already have, and have your own charging handle that you already have. I happen to have an extra Armalite charging handle laying around that would work just fine. And you would still be getting a bomb-ass rifle. I think the configuration we just did was like, what, $1,650. Take the bolt carrier group out of that. We're at $1,500. Drop the charging handle. We're at $1,400. And let's see, what was the muzzle device was $160. So 1,250, $1,300 will get you all of the important stuff here. It will get you that barrel, that amazing taper lock system, right? And everything amazing that comes with it. I don't think you're going to be able to find anything better than that for the money. And that's typically how I shop around for things, right? I don't see anybody else doing anything like this. So again, only reason why you guys don't see me with one of these rifles right now is because it's not in 308, and that's kind of what I've been shooting around with, and I've been having a blast with that. But yo, if I had to build a 223-5.56 rifle right now, this would be the first website that I would go to. So do with that what you will, and have an awesome day, everybody. I will see you on the flip side. I got a new 22 rifle we're going to be reviewing. Looks really good. Waiting on some ammo right now. And I managed to score my dream compact pistol. So we're going to be reviewing that. And I do have those things. So we're going to be checking all that out. And I will see you on the flip side. Everybody have an awesome day.